let's get this over with. Hopefully the phone does not ring. Happy Spookies, everybody. I hope you're all doing well, having a most excellent holiday season. And we are back with a Christmas horror movie. Came out in 2007, directed by I don't know how to say his name. I guess it's Frank Kalfin. And we are going to talk about P2. What a silly name.
What am I gonna do? No, 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 no. It's still in here, wait! Hello?
Now directed by Frank Kalfin, and it was also written by him as well as Alexandre Aja. I don't know how to say that name. He's the one that went and made High Tension, the remake for The Hills Have Eyes. And I believe most recently, if I can recall correctly, he made this awesome creature feature called Crawl. I highly recommend that one. And he serves as one of the producers of the movie. Now, the cast mainly consists of Wes Bentley and Rachel Nichols. Honestly, I don't remember their character names, so we're just gonna go ahead and call them Rachel and Wes. So it's all about Rachel. She works at this sort of office building. Everybody's leaving for Christmas. It's mentioned early on that the place is about to be closed for the next 3 days for the holidays. Everybody's leaving. She's one of the last few people to leave the building, aside from like the doorman, I believe, and the security guard working the parking garage. When she gets to her car, unfortunately, for some odd reason, it is just not starting. So she goes upstairs, she tries to call a taxi, and when the taxi arrives, she realizes she can't get out of the building. The door is locked, and the doorman is missing. And all who's left in the building is just her and the security guard, which she tries to ask for help, but from here on out is where we get our movie. If there's any huge spoilers, I'm gonna wait till the very end. I'm gonna try to keep this video short. And really quick, I wanna give a huge shout out to moviepalette.com for going over and sending me this fucking awesome movie palette of The Thing. How do I know it's The Thing? Well, because I chose it, but it also says it right there. Look at this beauty. Now, what's amazing about this is each color has been chosen by each one of their team members specifically to represent a frame from the movie. That's right, every strip you see here has been chosen in chronological order to represent a scene from the movie in its entirety. So technically I have the whole movie in one freaking palette. How amazing is that? Also, you know what's really cool? They also gave me a code to share with all of you to get 15% off your order. So go ahead and use Freddy15 when you order to get 15% off. How freaking awesome is that? I just think this is absolutely beautiful. It makes a great gift if you're somebody that's into sort of collecting these type of things, of movie posters. Also, it makes an awesome gift for a significant other. They also have a variety of movies from Star Wars to Coraline. So go ahead and check them out. Again, use the code Freddy15 for 15% off. So with this movie here, there's nothing new. It's a typical cat and mouse, paint by the numbers type of movie. But I feel like what makes this movie solid is the performances by Wes Bentley and Rachel Nichols. Dude, Wes Bentley killed it in this movie, man. I recall him from American Beauty. It's a good movie. It's a little tainted. I don't know, depends. I can watch it and, you know, put that shit to the side, but fucking Kevin Spacey. He's also in like 1 or 2 seasons of American Horror Story. And yeah, sure, it's a predictable movie. Like, you're gonna watch it and you're gonna, like, once the movie kicks off, you're gonna be like, well, I know how this is pretty much gonna end. You have this girl and you have this guy who's fucking psycho and she's trying to survive him on Christmas Day. But it's worth a watch, I'm telling you. I don't know, there's something captivating and engaging about this movie. From beginning to start, you're pretty much on this roller coaster ride. It gets very interesting with Rachel Nichols' character right from the beginning. Once the cat and mouse aspect kicks in, you know, she's trying to like survive this person, it gets really good. There's also this really neat little dance scene by Wes Bentley in the movie. He's dancing to Elvis's Blue Christmas. I just love this. I saw this and I just fell in love with this movie from this scene alone. Just thinking about you. There's a really solid stabbing scene near the end of the movie and you're just like, oh, and oh yeah. Especially the way she kind of like prevails everything and just kind of like, I don't want to give it away. Oh, this is wait. Also, you gotta love a Christmas horror movie. There's Wes Bentley in a Santa Claus suit at one point. You have a dance scene, a good stabbing scene, and the final shot of the movie, I just absolutely loved it. This movie is streaming for free on Tubi. I recommend checking it out. It's only like an hour and a half or so. Please do so. If you've already seen it, go ahead and stick around, because spoilers! So yeah, Wes Bentley absolutely killed it. He played this very psychotic, fucking creepy dude. But Rachel Nichols' character also was really solid. I like the little depth that they gave her. She's sort of dealing with some internal stuff. I could be wrong. There might be an ex-boyfriend situation that's mentioned briefly, or she could just be saying that to try to escape. I could have that mixed up. But there's also, we find out at the beginning of the movie, she's sort of dealing with this creepy dude that came on to her during a Christmas party, and it's very awkward. He's there to apologize. You know, he says that, he even says he's married, he's got a baby, and he's so sorry. Later on, we find out like it's a lot more aggressive than he made it led to believe, because Wes Bentley has her tied down on a chair, and he's forcing her to watch the incident on a tape, because he's seen it all. He's a security guy. He has access to all the cameras. He's even said that this guy in particular has done this to plenty of other women. But when we watch the tape and she's so uncomfortable, she hates it. This motherfucker got super aggressive. Like, damn, dude. Wes Bentley gives her a chance to get revenge on the guy. She doesn't do it, but it's still a cool fucking scene. There's a really good stabbing scene. I'm not gonna spoil that. The only thing I'm gonna spoil from here on out is just the final shot of the movie. She ends up, you know, it's going where you think, dude. And like I said, it's a pretty typical, predictable movie. It doesn't make it bad, but she ends up winning, of course. The way she kills him too, I believe she well, that's part of the stabbing, so I'm not gonna mention what happens, what part is stabbed. But after that, I believe he's like pinned down. I think she like handcuffs him to a cop car that happens to be down there. Ends up setting it on fire, and it's fucking awesome. Also, I would like to talk about the final shot, because I mean, some people are gonna see it and be like, oh, what? It's somebody walking in the snow. But I don't know, it's a really cool shot. She finally escapes the building after all this fucking turmoil, all this bullshit she just went through. She's been through fucking hell. And the final shot is her finally walking out of the building, and you have this beautiful shot of a snowy covered city. Could be New York. Let's just say New York, just for fuck's sakes. Snowy, desolate fucking city, and from afar you see a bunch of cop cars coming, because I think she was able to make a phone call to the police. But very far away you see police cars come in, and she's just in a fucking dress, drenched in water, blood, and she's just walking. It's like a zoom out shot. Absolutely beautiful. Man, what a great movie. Honestly, I was very taken back, very surprised at how great this movie was, at least to me. Like I said, there are things about it that are easily predictable. People will see this and be like, damn, this is boring. For sure, whatever, that's all you, dude. But with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and shut up. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you check out the movie, come back and let me know what you thought. If you hated it, come back and let me know you hated it. I'd like to hear your opinions. Have y'all seen Joyride? I just watched that movie the other night, and it was pretty cool. Not a Christmas movie, it just popped in my head briefly. Anyways, happy spookies.
You couldn't call or write a note.
I was busy pushing bodies around, as you well know. And what would a note say, Dan? Cat dead, details later.